Four victors, each from the last Mario Kart tournament. 4 from Diecast Racing TV, 4 from Races and Fun, all return for a wonderful rematch. Hello, everybody. I'm Brendan, and you might be asking, why a rematch? What is the occasion here? And the occasion here, listen carefully, this track will be the track used in the mail-in tournament for the Mario Kart themed racing. Yes, that's right. We have a mail-in tournament coming shortly here, and then following that, we have another mail-in tournament coming that's Mario Kart themed. You can submit 2 vehicles on the Facebook just like you submitted the first one. And already there are 20 spots taken of the 64 open, and Koopa Troopa will run to the finish on this one. Good start for him. And so I recommend you do that if you're into the mail-in. If you missed out on the last one, submit a Mario Kart car. You can customize it a little bit. You can put your own driver. You can paint it up. You can use graphite and lube to keep it fast. And you can make whatever your heart's desire in the Mushroom Kingdom sense. This is, again, this rematch track is to showcase the track that will be used in that coming mail-in tournament for the Mario Kart mail-in tournament after the one that will follow here in a week or so. And again, spots are closing quickly, about 40 spots left. As, people already jumped at the chance even before we posted this video. Pipe will take to the finish in this one, and he'll go up a few points. Koopa Troopa will lose a few and get last. And now let's turn our focus to these racers. And we remember last time they were on the track, it was quite an interesting one with the trap doors that wouldn't say were faulty, I would just say were hard to use correctly. And some wild racing, some bumps in the track, a big downhill section, a lot for these cars to handle, and now it's kind of straightened out a little bit. We got some lane racing here. It opens up at the end of a fat track, but nothing too obstacle bays for these cars to traverse. It's making it a little bit easier on Pipe, who's one of the fastest vehicles out there. Koopa Troopa also keeping pace as well. Inside line, outside line now. Koopa Troopa starts to break away with a lead. Up by a few lengths. Bob-omb on the far side looks to be trying to stay even with Pipe, but loses it out on the turn. Donkey Kong back in front. Koopa Troopa to a win, and Donkey Kong can stay in front of Pipe by a length. Yeah. Ooh. And, we'll shift the scores around a little bit, and remember the top 2 will advance here. Koopa Troopa being in that top 2 currently. 11 points for Koopa Troopa, 10 for Pipe. Bob-omb and Donkey Kong have some work to do, but are still in it technically. But things would have to work out in their favor. They'd have to take leads, and Koopa Troopa would have to fall back quite a bit. And you know what? No, he would have to fall off the track. He would have to DNF somehow. Anyway, Koopa Troopa, far side. Pipe there, looking like he is keeping 3rd place. But if he drops to 4th and Donkey Kong wins, things could work out for Donkey Kong. But he has a big wide out to deal with, and he loses all his placements. Pipe speeding to the end on the near side. Ooh, accelerating. But not enough to overtake Koopa Troopa. But that will decide our 2 advancers. It will be Pipe and Koopa Troopa. Let's talk about this course here as we get our 2 advancing cars. This is the one. This is the one coming for the mail-in tournament. If you are planning on submitting Mario Kart cars, build cars around the understanding of this course. I mean, I'll try to give you a few tips here. We'll get Peach, Baby, Boo, Mario, Wario out there. We have single lane racing for a while. We have wide turns to deal with that are pretty tight. You got to stay in your lane for the turns with those walls. So you're not going to fall out of the turns most likely, but it is They are tight turns, and they do keep you in close. And you have quite an endurance section coming here with the single lane. And then at the end, at the very end, after I think that's 4 hairpins, after 4 full hairpins that are all banked in some way or another. Oh, Baby Boo knocks into Peach. They're all backwards. Baby Boo is knocked forward, and he can't overtake Peach backwards. Nose to back, but reversed, and wow, what a finish. Peach somehow came out the winner of that one. But you see, after all the banked hairpins, you have that downhill section into a little bit of a fat track finish, which is going to allow for some battled racing. But really, you want a single lane racer that's going to be good. So if you have a test track at home or anything, see who really shines in the single lane. Remember, you have time to construct, a little bit of time to construct a winning car. So do a few tests. Ooh, Wario almost fell out right there on the turn. Try to find that winning car that in the single lane is just absolutely killer. And you can't be beat when it comes to speed. So that's going to be the kind of racer that's going to thrive here. Because they're going to have time to get out in front. Time to get out in front for a while until they get to the fat track section. And then it's just a little bit of open racing to the end. And Peach will finish again way out in front. Baby Boo following. And things are shaping up good for Peach here. Peach, 10 points. Baby Boo at 6. Wario, Mario. And right now it's all mirror image, the first 2 races. Wario on the near side with a lead out of the gate, but it's been bad for him on the turns. He just loses so much speed. Already back to 3rd place, Baby Boo. Wario accelerating once again. Maybe he's got a chance here inside line now. He takes a little bit of a lead, but he looks like he struggled through that turn, and again, he's going to have to go inside here, but he's going to go back outside on this final turn, and this is where it's going to get tough for him, because he doesn't have enough of a lead to make it certain yet. Big outside turn. Peach and Baby Boo back in the game. They're all together. Peach, nose block, a back block, and he's got the nose on him still. Now they're both slow, and Peach is knocked across the line. Mario dominoes forward, and Wario goes from 1st to 4th place. And you see how quickly things can change when cars start to tangle with each other down in the fat track section, so you want to find a pretty strong car in that department as well. Wario lost all possible places in that last little bit through the turn. And Peach did a wonderful maneuver there. As she spun around, she did what's like a rear end block, I guess is the best way to call it, and spun into a nose block because she had a lot of lateral spinning motion, but knew to use that to keep some part of her car in front of Wario there. That took all the speed away. Then straightened out and tried to foot race it in the slow sense. And then, was looking at a win, but I think she got really lucky when Mario came in and kind of knocked her forward. Peach there, looking through the hairpin, up by a lot. Baby Boo trying to fight his way back into it. He's already advancing at this point, and Peach is just too fast. Wario on the near side, but not enough. Too little, too late for Wario. And there was some good acceleration, but I wish he had come up with that earlier on. And dealt with the side swipe there pretty well. Peach and Baby Boo will move on to the finals. Into the finals, Heat 1. Pipe, Koopa Troopa, Peach, and Baby Boo. We saw all these 4. I don't think this was what the finals looked like in the last channel in the other track. Though I don't remember correctly, to be honest. I don't think Baby Boo made it. But you see how it's different depending on what kind of track we have. Pipe there, big lead for Pipe. Even with Peach out there, who's been pretty fast in Koopa Troopa, Pipe just really stands out, but he's having an outside line to work with here. I think it's going to start to tangle here as we go down to the fat track. Peach speeds up, Peach in front, Baby Boo fighting with it as well. Far side, and the lane is cut off. Peach goes for a roadblock and succeeds. Saw Pipe accelerating as well, did not want to chance it, and found a great way to keep herself in front. Another rear end block in essence, but really a full road block was the idea. Stay sideways and not allow it. And remember, you might think from our perspective, maybe that didn't seem so necessary considering that Peach was in the lead. But in the moment, cars are always trying to make Well, racers are trying to make the best decisions to allow them to ensure victory. They don't know what's going to happen. It's hard to see from that vantage point and in the speed of the moment how it's going to turn out. And so from her perspective, it looked like that a roadblock was necessary, even though from our perspective, I have to be honest, it definitely was not. All right, Baby Boo on the near side, now to the far. Pipe, far behind, but in second place. Koopa Troopa staying neck and neck with him, starting to pass him through the turnpike. Ooh, loses all places, Baby Boo. Koopa Troopa finds the outside line for a second and goes for a nose block, and that fails. That fails. The nose block was the wrong move. He had speed, and again, it's vantage point, and it might have even been that he slipped a little bit and saw the nose block as the only opportunity to save his motion miss, his loss of control, but it ended up working out not so well that time for Koopa Troopa. Nose block couldn't hold the nose block, got pushed out of the way by Baby Boo, who had high speeds. And Baby Boo held on there for the win. Koopa Troopa should have tried to stay fast and straight, but had trouble doing so. Peach on the near side here. Baby Boo not far behind Pipe. Now in third place, Koopa Troopa looking at fourth place, but maybe we'll start to speed up here. Acceleration back to third place, Koopa Troopa, and has an inside line to work with. Maybe he can get back up to even second. Peach slow through the turn. Peach up by only a few lengths. Baby Boo goes for a nose block on Koopa Troopa, knocked forward by Pipe, and Baby Boo hangs on. Wheel length and a half, maybe a half ahead. Pipe tried to just shove his way through and maybe get in front of Baby Boo. I don't know what the plan was there, but it certainly didn't work out. I would have hit Baby Boo from the rear and tried to spin him out in front and then hit that left side, but there was nothing there anyway. Let's look at the scores. Baby Boo, 11 points. Peach with a 12-point situation. So Baby Boo and Peach look to be most likely to win here. I don't think the other cars have a chance. It's just 6 and 4 in points. So it's going to be Peach or Baby Boo. Peach, Baby Boo. Is the tie a chance? Yes, but not if either of them gets first place. Whoever gets first place is going to win. Koopa Troopa trying to hold on and, well, just make it a little bit more difficult for them. He looks to be fast out there through the turn, but Baby Boo swings right through the turn so fast, Baby Boo loses control. He's knocked out of the way. Big roadblock. Pipe tries to push by, and Baby Boo holds on as they all tangle and cross, with Baby Boo at the vanguard of the troop. They process together, car next to car across, and Baby Boo picks up 5 and will overtake Peach. Big win for here at the rematch track. This track will be featured many times in the coming mail-in Mario Kart tournament. Again, check that out. Facebook for Races and Fun. Join the Discord. Link in the description. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And we'll see you next time on Races and Fun.